Buneyendo. See a jide koji. Laganilu. You go get to work on that. Wait a minute, son. Eze-Ana ugochitubelu. Nwoke ọma na oraifite. Ị ga-adị. Ọdịnala bụ eziokwu. Ọdịnala bụ ụzọ ndụ. Ị ma na o nwere olu na-eti mkpu na-asị ụmụ Igbo chigharịa, ụmụ Igbo chigharịa. Kwa mbọsị ọ na-eti. N'ụtụtụ n'abalị ọ nọ na nkụzi. Eze-Ana ugochitubelu. Onye ọma na oraifite. Onye mgbasa ozi ọma ọdịnala gaba n'ihu. Eze-Ana ugochitubelu. Onye ọma na-eje eme ọnụ. Ọdịnala bụ ụzọ ndụ gaba n'ihu. Eze-Ana ugochitubelu. Onye ọma na oraifite. Onye mgbasa ozi ọma ọdịnala gaba n'ihu. Eze-Ana ugochitubelu. Onye ọma na-eje eme ọnụ. Ọdịnala bụ ụzọ ndụ gaba n'ihu. Eze-Ana ga-adị. Ugochitubelu ga-adị. Ugochitubelu temple ọ ya adị. Maka na eziokwu ọnwa chacha. Ndị okenye dịka anyị fọdụta mbaki ndị ochie dị anyị fọdụta mbaki fọdụ sekala aka ghọrọ ụmụ Igbo si anyị rapụ nke anyị na nke feka mma bụrụ Baịbụl bịa akwụkwọ akụkọ wepụkwa ọchịfa okpuru ụka adakwa.
Ụtụtụ ọma na ụmụ ọdịnala Igbo, anyị abịakwanụ n'oge awa nke eziokwu, oge anyị ji awa eziokwu niile agba, nke ọ bụ mụ nwa bụ Ogbuefi Eze-Ana ugochitubelu na oraifite na-anọ n'isi ya n'ụbọchị tata. Maka ndị ọbụta bụ izi ha na-esonyere m, kpọọ m Ogbuefi Eze-Ana ugochitubelu na oraifite I will answer. Maka ndị ọbụta bụ izi ha na-esonyere m, abụ m onye isi nchụaja ugochitubelu ọdịnala temple. Anyị na-agba afa miri emi, rụkwazi ọrụ mmụọ dị iche iche. Abụkwazi m onye isi nchụaja na ọdịnala Restoration Prayer Ministry, bụrụkwazi onye mgbasa ozi ọdịnala Igbo. So you can call me an ordinary evangelist, I will answer. My mission is to help people live better life. N'ụbọchị taa, n'isiokwu anyị ji wee bịa bụ more you should know about karma. Ụfọdụ na-ajụ ma karma ọ dị real. Yes, karma is real. What you should know about karma, part 2. That is today's topic. Before I gaba n'iru, ọkwa dị mkpa. Echefuna na aja anyị na-achụ kwa ọnwa nke ọnwa a ka na-aga n'iru. Anyị ga-achịkọta ya ụbọchị Friday, ụbọchị bụ Thursday ọnwa na-agwụ. Mana maka ihe na ụbọchị Thursday abụrụ ụbọchị anyị ji alụ ọrụ, ụbọchị anyị ji enwe administration. So maka ihe ụbọchị Friday ka ndị niile sonye na aja anyị nweta ihe onyonyo nchịkọta ya bụ nke ọnwa February. Enwere ike isonyere anyị maka nke ọnwa na-abịa abịa. Ndị mmadụ ebugwego ọnwa March. Aja mbunye enu, aja ịpụta ihe, aja esigoro na ya bụ n'imirikite ndị mmadụ enu. Ike dị na aja a na-achụ n'igwe, maka na igwe bụ ike. Kedu ka anyị si achụ ya bụ aja? Ihe anyị na-eme bụ na iche isonyere ya bụ aja, ịfọwọdụ ya 3 prayer request anyị ga-edebe n'ọlta, na-achụ aja, na-aga ọfọ, na-ekwubi okwu n'isi ganye na ọnwa agwụ. Ụbọchị nchịkọta anyị na-eje na mmiri jee chụọ aja, mesara aka wee gbakọtazie n'elu ala, jee na entity suppliers nọ na temple chụọrọ ha aja, jee n'ebe nchụaja gbuo eburu wee mesara aka n'afọ mmadụ dum. Aja abụ aja anyị na-achụ nke karịgoro 2 years anyị bidoro ya. O nwere ndị na-esonyere anyị na aja since anyị bidoro echi date as we speak. 2024 nwere oge ndị bụ throughout 2024 ka adị sure na ha emised even a single month. ejegoro m n'ụtụtụ achụ aja gaa ọfọ kwubi okwu n'isi ndị soela anyị ka ọnwa ihe m na-achịkọwara gị bụ na ike dị na aja a na-achụ n'igwe mana anyị anaghị eshi o testimony ma ọ bụ ihe ọrụ na social media. You know why? Ọ dịrọ necessary, ọ bụrụ ihe anyị ji maka ebe mana I can tell you ike dị na aja a na-achụ n'igwe. So ọ bụrụ na ị chọrọ isonye na aja ma ọ bụ na ị chọrọ ka agbalị gị afa miri emi, chaatị m na WhatsApp 08138243871 08138243871 ma ọ bụ 08057837672. I repeat, 08057837672. Ọ bụrụ na ị na-esonyere anyị site n'Eziokwu TV ma ọ na YouTube anyị na-anya na screen gị ga-afụ ya bụ nọmba ka ọ na-aga. Na ka anyị gabazie n'ihu na nkụzi anyị maka ya bịa n'ụbọchị taa nke gbara ọgwụgwụ. Mana bifo ọ gaa n'ihu, ọ bụrụ na ị na-esonyere anyị site n'Eziokwu TV, ọ bụrụ na ị na-anụ nkụzi a n'Eziokwu TV, ị chọrọ ịnụ nkụzi ọzọ ma ọ bụ ishegharị ya ndị mmadụ, jee na our YouTube channel Ogbuefi Eze-Ana ugochitubelu oraifite. Ọ bụkwa na ị na-esonyere anyị n'Eziokwu TV, onwe Nollywood movie ọbụla ịwọchị na channel ị chọrọ ịwọchị ọzọ, jee na ugochitubelu movie production na YouTube ịwọchị ya, ma ọ bụ jee na Eziokwu Great Movies na YouTube ịwọchịkwazị ya. Then ọ bụkwazie na n'Igbo movie, jee na Eziokwu TV Nollywood Movies ịwọchị ya. Ka ị na-eme nke a, ka Chukwu Okike pụrụ ime ihe niile gọzie gị n'ebe ọ dị ukwuu. Then ka anyị gabazie n'ihu na nkụzi anyị maka ya bịa. Nkụzi anyị ji maka ya bịa n'ụbọchị taa bụ karma is real, what you should know about karma. More you should know about karma, part 2. More you should know about karma, part 2. Ka anyị bidogoro gịnị bụ karma? Karma bụ the natural order given to mankind and the entire creation that entails that whatever any man sows, whatever you give to nature, will flow back to you, the originator. All now about that, in Galatians chapter 6, verse 7, I quote, God can never be mocked. Whatever you sow is what you reap. So that law of karma is that laws that ensures that ensures that whatever you give out is what you take back. This time around a multiple fold. That law that ensures that once you kick a football on a wall, to bounce back to you. Oh, now I want a computer language. I go say garbage in, garbage out. Meaning, whatever you give, you shall receive. Or whatever I go mind on a charismatic, I go to every one of the Pentecost week that then. I say, give, it shall be given unto you. With measure running together, with measure shaking together and running over. Meaning, whatever you give, you shall receive abundantly. That is law of karma. Some people normally they will say, God, this life no balance. Who told you? But I say that God is going to be pacha. No when the chineke for na niche. Here na say na life no balance. Mo no when the chineke for na niche bo. If I have to know that we na batara. It order ifoma will flow back to you. It order ihojo will flow back to you. Let me give you one example. Why you don't understand the law of karma very well is because you are judging this world based on this particular earth life you are living. Let me tell you one thing. No human spirit is here on earth for the first time. Have that one in your mind. No human spirit is here in this world for the first time. That is why even children of nowadays, interact with them, you marvel, you will be surprised the quantum of wisdom. Some of them, some of these people here see is young, old souls in young body. And the number of various experiences determine how mature you are in the spiritual realm. Oh, yeah, but I need to give what I 10 years or even among the other children of the same age. Mana, wisdom here are they exceptional. In our fear as a young, as a young boy, but all old souls in young body. Mariana check one about karma. I established that karma is real. Karma is that natural order. It's set to run the entire universe. It's like the conductor to ensure that if you sow good things, you reap good things. If you don't understand karma very well, you give somebody to your mind. You say this man is a good man. Why is it that everything is crumbling upon him? Why is it that things are not moving fine? Yes, it is because you are judging the man based on this particular earth life you are seeing. You don't understand that this world is all about rolling over. Where you stop, in the next world, you roll over. So all so some of the things people are passing through now is as a result of karma. However, even if you see somebody that is passing great challenges as a result of karma, don't laugh at him. Instead, send him a good longing, a good thought, a good wish for him or her to remain strong in order to weather the storm, in order to win that particular class, so that he or she will enter the new class. Yes, we are not supposed to judge. But whether God or one for no, only equal opportunity from onset. However, how you use the opportunity will determine whether you will be an apple of the God's eyes. So what am I saying? Don't believe in this world as if everything ends here. Once you are dealing with your fellow human being, have conscience. Know that whatever you sow is what you reap. You are sowing goodies, you reap goodies. You are sowing badness, you reap it. So be mindful of how you live your life. So that one aside, we have established that karma is real. But what am I telling you is this. Sometimes, what is coming to you, example, if you are a type that keep on disappointing people, believe in me, in your next world, you will reap the same disappointment. So for you to have a test of how the tip is, the betrayal. But if you remain steadfast and understand that this particular challenging time you are facing now is what will pass, you will pass it as long as you remain steadfast and learn the lesson therein. It will be better for you. But the time you start blaming somebody, you refuse to take the responsibility that this thing that is happening to me, there is a reason why it's happening, and there is a lesson therein. The lesson will elude you. You will not even learn the lesson, and you will not mature from it. So stop blaming others for whatever predicament you are facing. Blame yourself. Take it to yourself. That nobody hear matter of man. That is the only way you can learn the lesson therein. So what am I saying? Stop blaming others. Sometimes you have sold betrayal in the previous life. And that is one of the reasons why you are facing what you are facing now. And you will be busy blaming other people. It's not the solution. Sometimes some people, as we speak now, somewhere, now cause somebody. Especially when you care for a young lady. But when they follow a widow. And they will be saying, Chineke na-agbara ụmụ widow ga-eme nke a ga-eme nke a ga-eme nke a, ma nwa agbọghọbịa ihe na-eweta ụfọdụ wee kesị na ya gba ọtọ n'anyanwụ wee ṅụọ iyi. Ị nwere ike imesi datin ahụ ị na-eme na-edere na aka ọsụ mmadụ okwumara nke back to you. You know why? Have you asked yourself why is it that many people in our course are they effective? You know why? Ihe na-aka ọsụ ma ọtọ niile ahụ ị na-agba na-aṅụ iyi na-ekpoli aja na na-aghọ ndị mmadụ. Sometimes ya ị na-akpọdo onwe gị n'obi. Ọ bụ because you boomerang back to you. It will go back to you. You know why? Whatever you are experiencing now today will came as a result of karma. What you have done to someone else in the past. That is what karma brought back to you. But as usual, it will use another person for you to experience the pain. Instead of you to know your pain and learn the lesson therein, you are there cursing somebody. When you are cursing somebody, that person you are cursing, you are not supposed to curse the person. Because that person is just used as a vessel for you to reap what you sow. Now, if you reap what you sow, accept what comes to you, the disappointment you face, and learn the lesson therein, and stop keeping grudges or hating someone, because that person is just a mere vessel used for you to experience what you have done in the past. But if you accept it, that, oh, why you experience this thing is your own fault, then by experiencing that thing and learning the lesson therein, your guilt, your sin in the previous life will be forgiven, and you must have learned the lesson and moved to the next level. But when you are busy cursing someone, blaming others, blaming somebody, that person you are blaming may just be a vessel used for you to experience what you have given others in the past. And if you accept it that way, you will not even curse somebody. You will take the lesson therein and move on. By so doing, you will receive the blessings, and that whatever you experience will be a kind of lesson to you, and it will redeem you from the karma thread that you just experience. But by the time, instead of you to welcome it, you will there learning curses, committing anger. Because before you learn curse on somebody, you must have serious anger. You must be angry with the person. And once you are getting angry, once you know that anger in you, you are committing more abnormalities in your life. Because you are giving out anger, you are showing anger, aggression. Instead of that particular experience to be a form of redemption, to redeem you from what you have been experiencing, or the debt you are owing your previous life, it will become a burden. Because instead of you to learn the lesson therein and see that person as a vessel, which the person might be a vessel for you to experience what you have done to somebody in the previous life, in order for you to redeem yourself from karma. You are busy accusing somebody, and by the accusing somebody, and by so doing claiming that you are innocent, that you don't deserve it. Who told you that you don't deserve it? What you does not deserve will not control you. And by the time you believe that you don't deserve it, you will not learn the lesson therein. You will be busy cursing somebody. As we speak now, somebody will be there saying, "Yeah, but I curse somebody." Whatever you curse will go back to you. You know why? Because the person you are cursing is just a mere. The person you are cursing, maybe what actually came to you is as a result of what you saw. So, but if you accept your condition, that is the problem why this country will not go. I will not function well. You know why? Nobody is taking responsibility of every failure. And therefore, our leaders will not learn the lesson. The only way you learn a good lesson is when you accept responsibility of your failure or your experiences. Then you went to work, then where 2 years where county in foot of all email. Madam Boboda, it have to make innocent that you are not guilty at all. Blaming others for whatever predicament you are facing. Believe in me, you will not learn the lesson and you will never change. And the blessing there you will not learn it. So learn from today. Sometimes you will be accused. Okay, now even if you're a widow, you are saying Chineke judge. It's only when your hands are clean. He who live in a glass house should not throw stone. We got a claim when your husband died, and you, because of whatever reason or whatever you shared is smooth, you said, because of the honor of my husband, no any other man will touch me till at least the end of your life. Which is your choice. If your husband is no more, you are free to move on. But if out of your own free will, you decide to, out of penance, out of disciplining yourself, deny yourself, moving on, for the sake of your husband, for the fact that you are denying yourself all the pleasures of this world because of the sake of your husband. Now, if somebody go against you and you stand on that principle of penance, you have been denying yourself, and you could be means because your hands are clean, and you are denying yourself the pleasures of this world. But when you are physically, you are a widow, but you are there, gallivanting, enjoying yourself, satisfying yourself. Somebody is there paying your children's school fees, helping you out, satisfying you sexually. How can you be claiming Chineke nke nwanyị ajadu? Ị bụrụ nwanyị ajadu, okay? Ị bụrụ nwanyị ajadu. Ịbụ nwanyị ajadu ni one of the official. But you need nwanyị ajadu, nwanyị nwere dị na-enjoy, so ị bụrụ nwanyị ajadu. N'anya mmụọ, ị bụrụ nwanyị ajadu, okay? So the one onwe gị na-ahụ nwa agbọghọbịa ma ọ bụrụ iwu nwoke. In a place course on your former friend, whether be working with wine. Take your hands is it clean? Mama in a debt to that man, your hands is it clean? Are you totally clean, wholeheartedly? Or you when they see whether be working with wine? It is an hour when they see whether be working with wine. You have lost the power to do any declaration because you need a very moral where pattern of the relationship. So with the moral around which the relationship is about to crash. It's bound to crash. And once it clash, for the fact that you moral and the moral around which you put your best. So therefore, in the spiritual realm, you are responsible why the relationship did not work. So you cannot turn around and start blaming another person for whatever that happened. So what am I saying in essence is that before you can say you are cursing somebody, you must check if you are standing. Are you standing aright? Are you standing aright in all ramifications? Or Eze-Ana, you have lost it. You cannot place a curse. And remember, if you are a type that is always quickly placing a curse to somebody, have it in your mind that whenever you offend anybody and the person places a curse on you, that it will come. Because you are a type that normally curse somebody. So whenever you wrong somebody and the person places a curse, it will come. So I have told you what will make whatever curse you lay on somebody to happen. One, your hands must be clear, without any prejudice, without any arrow. without any one able is where to agreement again a matter with a malo, now we may get it. Really pay. And all one agreement to get a matter of friendship. And other friendship, yes, the person has been there, standing by you. Then contributing, and you are contributing. Ask yourself, what you are contributing, have you strike a balance? Have you strike a balance? Because if you do not strike a balance, then you have lost it all. You cannot place a course. Have you asked yourself, why is it that since we are born, since you matured, you keep on placing course on people, and you are saying it that those people you place course on are still moving on? Sometimes that course you place on people is not effective, because you are not standing aright to place such course. So sometimes the course you place is not effective because you are not standing aright. 2, because sometimes it's not effective because the karma permitted use that person as a vessel in order to teach you a lesson. You get? Because if you offend, if you have already, and whatever you are accusing somebody of, make sure in the past that you have not done it to someone else. That you did it to someone else and go scot-free. And the karma brought another person to pay you back the way you paid the other person. A balance. So if karma brought somebody else to pay you for what you have done to someone else, now you it will not come to pass, because that person was brought to you in order to pay you for what you have done in the past. So it cannot work, because it's karma at work. So the most important thing is that whatever you experience in life, learn the lesson therein and move on. Even if you do not utter a word, of course. Like me, I have matured to the level that I cannot start cursing people. However, if you offend me, whether I utter it out or not, the law of karma will take its course. As long as you offend me and I'm angry about it, whether I say any word or not, the law of karma will ensure. The same thing with you. If somebody offends you and you are pained, even if you do anything or not, because you are not permitted to take a revenge. Yes. Even if you keep silent over it, but you are paid, the law of karma will ensure that whoever that offends you intentionally, because it's law of karma that will ensure, we check whether this person that offended you, whether it was done intentionally or by mistake. Because you cannot judge well, because you're a human being. It's law of karma will check front and back. Now, if this person that offended you, whether this person is sent for you to redeem your karma, or it was done by error. So it's law of karma that will ensure that whoever that will so bad thing will do bad thing, not you. Because by the time you are uttering the words of as if you are cutting somebody, you are endangering your own life. Because you are showing recklessness. That's why they say, gap on alto. Don't judge so that you will not be judged. Don't judge, because he judge, he might judge stuff. The Holy Book will say, don't judge. Gap on alto. Neighbor, the Yamachi, they can have. Come and able mad. A boy, Yabuta. And they will be able, in our based on the evil. Manam more have more than I care, more now. Maria Batalia. Maria Batalia, we have married to ever. Marina body can marry Ganabo because in our judge based on this particular life. So, yet sometimes now when a jack I go by a twice a church, which a mother church. So sometimes in nature, only nature can overrun young one out. So sometimes don't be in a hurry to judge or to pass judgment. Because you might be passing judgment, you are passing wrongly. And by so doing, you are entangling yourself back by wishing somebody evil and maybe the person did not deserve it. You are kneeling yourself more. If you have a question or send a message in WhatsApp 0813 8243 871 0813 8243 871 or 0805 7837 672 0805 7837 672. In the name of the Most High, the creator of the whole universe, I pray for favor, open doors, liberation upon my viewers, followers, children of the temple, and friends of the temple, and upon the lives of those that join us in this group rituals of February. As na kekaya mon na jijaya mon. No ga adikwe chiri n'oge awa nke eziokwu. Na ọwụ na ọnwa egburu oje eji wee chụ aja. Na ọ ga-ekwu ihe ome. Daalụ nụ.